How how's everybody doing? I have come to talk to you about something that is very important. I have not come to talk to. I have not come to talk to you about any subject, political base, if it's not religion. So basically, I usually talk to you about politics a lot. For some reason, there's something that's going on, and I just want to alert your consciousness about what is going on. It's been ongoing, but I want to actually, I want to wake you up in the subconscious trait that is going on, because we all know that we are in election season. In election season, we used to have election back then, a couple of years ago, and now we are in election season, and we are seeing on television, national television, as uh, one station is actually supportive of one candidate, and another station is supportive in another candidate, and we are all concerned about whether the stations are fighting each other or not. Is obvious that you have to know that both of these networks, they belong to the same group of people. All right, they belong to the same group of people. All right, so let me just go into more serious information for you to know, because many times that we hear that they talk about black people. No, black people. They talk about black people when the candidate is going for election, and they want to find out whether the person is for black people or against black people. All right, they want to find out if it's for black people or against black people. But when I just settle down and think about it for a while, I say, why is that black people is like the main face? Is that the face that they put as a main substance and the center of political issue between parties? So why in the world it's all about, is it black people? Is it for black people? Is it against black people? And you see that a lot of black people have been fooled, as some of them got invited to national television, either to CNN or to Fox News, to try to give their own testimony about what is going on. But it is not the first time we have noticed that black people have been the central face, or the face that is the central, that is in the core of political agenda. It is not the first time that we saw the black face as being considered the main substance in the center of political agenda. But where black people always end, not even at the back of the bus. All right, not even in the back of the bus. I want to just give you some examples. Now I was watching. I don't need to make personalities. Now I always tell you the network. If you go on CNN, Fox News, now every time there is a program, every time there is a news, you're definitely going to see what I'm talking about. But it is very sad that we have to going through the situation, and where you've been fooled over and over and over again. It is ridiculous that you buy into this, because this fight has nothing to do with black people. The fight has been nothing to do with black people. Now the Democrats say that they are for black people, and Democrats are saying that Republicans are not for black people. And Republicans, now you see there's one of the candidates going uh, to be interviewed by by black journalists, and to prove that he is not against black people, and but when you going back throughout history, if you don't have amnesia about what has been going on, and in the political agenda, you understand black people never end up anywhere. It doesn't matter if one of the uh, parties said that they will be supportive, and they will be supportive means that, okay, they will not persecute immigrants, and the other ones say no, they will deport people that are in the southern border, So talking about the Mexicans that are coming into the country illegally. So So all of them, they got their own agenda. One of them say, okay, I'm going to put that illegal immigrants out, and the other one say that I'm going to invite the immigrants. So these are the two things that you see that's been going on. But on the table, around the table, have you ever been invited? I'm not talking about. I'm saying, have you ever been invited? Many of you may be telling me that it's something that's been going on because you have Obama, black president, for the first time came came on the power. So yes, we've been invited on the table. Let me tell you, have you been invited on the table? Something systemic had to change. Obama came in, and on the White House, everybody were proud of Obama as the first black president in the United States. But what is the difference? What did Obama do for black people? That you can say that was systemically changed in the country. Even Donald Trump. I start making personalities. Sorry. Even Donald Trump. He says that I'm not against black people, but when he came in, you see, nothing has ever been done for black people. I'm talking about Obama. I'm not even saying Joe Biden, because Obama was supposed to be most likely black representative, though he was in the White House. Then nothing was done for the blacks. So, which means the reason why I'm saying all of this is to give you this is to give you this take right here. Both the Democrat and the Republican Party that is trying to put the black face as a center, as a substance in the center of political agenda, has nothing to do with black people. The fight that is going on here is a fight between Nazi and Kazario Jewish. It's not a fight between black and white. Let me tell you something. The fight between black and white is still ongoing. When I say fight between black and whites, because the black people are trying to say no, we cannot live in an area, we cannot live in a country, in a world where we don't give equal opportunity to everyone else. So this is what we are fighting for, that we want equal right. It's the same thing that you heard about many slogan. People talk about equal pay for equal job, equal right, and all these things. But this is still ongoing. Even when you understand that I am this, I am that, but there's still some of the privileges that are reserved for a certain group of people. However, you have to understand this fight that is going on in politics. You can say 15 to 20%, the fight between black and white. But the majority of the percentage of the fight that's going on is between a Nazi and a Jewish Kazario. It has nothing to do with black and white. Even when there's a good 15 and 20% of that is going on, because everyone wants to make sure that that they occupy a fair position. But the fight that is going on is between Nazi and Kazario Jewish, because the fight between these two have been going on for a very long time. But they found it is convenient for them to put black people as a substance and the center of their political agenda, because black people are fighters. They've been fighting for a very long time. You have to understand, we fought for the Latinos. The Latino won their battle, and many of them do not acknowledge that and go on in their limousine and go on their way. And we fought for a lot of people. We fought for immigrants. We fought for a lot of people that come in the country. But it's one of the things you have to understand. The fight has nothing to do with black people. So if you want to cast your vote for somebody you think that that's going to do something for you, that's going to do something for you, believe God really giving you a strong heart to cast a vote for somebody. you know that's going to be doing something for the country and that's going to treat everybody equal. All right. But don't do something because they put you in the center of their fight. This is a strategy to put you in the center of the fight, because the best way for you to hide is not to hide away from the public, is to hide in plain sight. It's the best way. You are never going to get found. So people that are fighting, they know the agenda of their fight. They've been fighting for a very long time, just like that. Even when black people have always been in the center of their fight because of their political agenda. If I don't have to go all the way back from Bill Clinton, nothing has ever been done for the black. Bill Clinton make us believe that he was a black man in a white skin. Nothing has ever been done for blacks. Hillary Clinton, another the same thing. And after that they give you you got you got the Democrat president that came in, George Bush, never done anything for the blacks. You got other president, Bill Clinton again. You got Barack Obama. Everybody every black person were proud because of Barack Obama was obviously the first black president. But what did Barack Obama do for black people? Barack Obama didn't do nothing for black people. Barack Obama actually worked for other people and other agenda way more better than he did for black people. But the thing is that it's not who's going to be on the power, is what the person is willing to do. And we, as in the black community, are not strongly advised not to go and to fool ourselves out there and to say, I'm going to vote for that person because he said that he's not going to go against black agenda. And however, those folks has been there for a very long time. They ain't never done nothing for the blacks. So my point is that both of the Democrat and the Republicans are not fighting for anything in favor of black people. Both of them have been fighting for their own agenda. What is their agenda? Their agenda has always been a fight between Nazi and Kazario Jewish. Has nothing to do with the black and white, or what they're going to do for the black and what they're going to do for the white. You see, I haven't done anything like that for a while, but since I see the situation start to escalate, I just want to let you know that you who are being placed as a face, as a substance to put in the central position in their political agenda, is not going to be useful for you, because whatever that is going on between them, it's just a business that they taking care of between themselves. It has nothing to do with what's going to be for our benefit as people in the black community, because we've been placed in the black community as a farce to hide the real entity behind this fight, and to actually expose you out there who will be running in the street saying long live so and so, and to say that you want to destroy so and so. But at the end of the day, you realize once the candidate get on the position, presidential position, the businessmen get on the board, and I said the board, the bus. I mean, the bus. I'm thinking about offices now. You see, the businessmen get on the bus. Once that person get into the presidential position, you see the businessmen get on the bus. You see the congressmen get on the bus. You see all communities get on the bus. You see everyone who has a political agenda get on the bus. Even the media get on the bus. But only the person who never get even a seat in the back of the bus. Only black people left outside of the bus. And that's been going on for a very long time. And I can't believe that black folk cannot be aware enough that they've been fooled. They've been ridiculed as a farce. You know, that was placed as a substance. and the center of their political agenda. So I want you to understand that don't let yourself be fooled. Don't let yourself be fooled, because people that are doing politics, they have a rules that is very strong. If you don't learn how to be alert and how to actually pull yourself together, you are going to be mesmerized. You're going to be hypnotized every 4 years. You're just going to be like the toy that they're using for their business. So you have to understand that the best way for you to cast the vote is cast the vote on your conscience. All right, cast the vote on your conscience, and don't just cast the vote because somebody tell you, I love you as black people. Don't just cast the vote because somebody say, I'm going to deport you, or I'm going to give you more job. No, just cast the vote on your conscience. What's going to be good for you? Do you think that person is saying the truth? Or do you think that person is not saying the truth? Do you think we've been ridiculed enough? Or do you think you need to try something new? Or do you think you should just stand aside and not doing anything? Either what you do, you're still going to have to think about what's the consequence. And you're gonna have to be ready to bear the consequences of your own decisions. All right, so I'm just making a wake-up call for all black voters who are in the front line trying to make a decision because you're being pushed to make the decision. But it's something that's very important for you to know, that whatever it is that you make, just don't let yourself be pushed a certain way, to think a certain way, to talk a certain way, or to reason a certain way. But the vote you cast, let it be cast by you, not by how you've been influenced when you're watching the news. The decision that you make, be ready to actually carry and be responsible for the decision of your own, for the consequences of your own decision. All right, so I'll let you go and let you know that this battle is not between blacks and white. The battle is not between how someone consider you or not, but the battle has always been between the Nazis and the Jewish, Kazario Jewish. All right, be aware of that. Talk to you later.